Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Violenita Nuraina Putri, and in this video, I would like to explain about the leadership of Prophet Muhammad and how his leadership can become a model for our lives today. And today's discussion will focus on three main aspects, which is first, leadership in family life, secondly, leadership in politics and society, and the last one is leadership in economic and financial mindset. So first, I will explain about the leadership of Prophet Muhammad in family life. So in Islam, leadership is not only about power or authority. Leadership is also about responsibility, justice, compassion, and being a good example of for others. Prophet Muhammad is known as the best role model in all aspects of life, right? Especially in family leadership. He treats his family with love, patience, kindness, and kindness. There are four important values in prophetic leadership. The first one is honesty or siddiq. This show by Prophet Muhammad by always spoke truthfully and act honestly. Because of this, people trust him so deeply. The second is amanah or trustworthiness. He always fulfilled his responsibilities and never disappointed the people who trust him. The third is fatana, which means intelligence and wisdom. The prophet solved problems wisely and made decisions carefully. And the fourth is tabligh, which means delivering the truth clearly and openly. So in his family life, Prophet Muhammad never treated his family harshly. He showed affection toward his wives and his children, helped with household tasks, and educated his children with wisdom and good manners. When conflict happened, the Prophet handled them calmly. Sometimes he smiled, humor, advice, and patience to reduce tension and solve problems peacefully. For this example, for this example, we can learn that true leadership begins with good character and compassion in everyday life. The second aspect for prophet leadership is in political and social leadership. Prophet Muhammad was not only a religious leader but also a political leader in that time. For example, in Medina, after the hijrah to Medina, he built a system that organized society fairly and peacefully. The political leadership of the Prophet was based on Quran and Sunnah. Basically, it emphasized justice, responsibility, consultation, and equality. One important principle was surah or consultation. The prophet often discussed important matters with his companions before making decisions. It shows that leadership in Islam values cooperation and collective thinking. Another important achievement was the constitution of Medina. This agreement regulated relationship between Muslim, Jews, and other groups living in Medina. It protected rights and responsibility for all citizens and created social harmony. The Prophet also um, type and communities that previously experienced conflict. Through justice and mutual respect, Medina became more organized and politically stable. This teaches us that leadership should focus on public welfare, unity, and justice for everyone, regardless of background. The third aspect is economic leadership and financial mindset. Prophet Muhammad also became a role model in economics and business ethics. His economic system was based on morality, fairness, and social responsibility. Mm, Before expanding political power, the Prophet first will economic stability in Medina. That's I explained before. He understood that social welfare depends on a fair economic system. The Prophet taught that wealth is not the main purpose of life. Instead, wealth is a tool to worship Allah and help society. Uh, in business activities, the Prophet emphasized honesty, transparency, and justice. He prohibited fraud, manipulation, exploitation, and unfair trade practice. From his economic leadership, we learned that success is not only measured by profit or wealth, but also by integrity, responsibility, and social benefit. And the last one, in conclusion, uh, the leadership of Prophet Muhammad SAW provide valuable lesson for all aspects of life. In family life, without compassion, patience, and responsibility. Although in politics, without just justice, consultation, and unity. And in economic uh, side, without honesty, ethics, and social welfare. His leadership shows that the true leadership is not about controlling people, but about serving others with wisdom, integrity, and kindness. So that's all for me today. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching my video. I hope this explanation can help us understand and apply the values of prophetic leadership in our daily life. And yeah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.